Welcome to the Voice Online TV with me, your presenter, Kajalo, bringing you the latest update across the country. Today's top stories: President Barrow calls for diplomacy amid Middle East tension. Economic crisis proposal to penalize online SIM granule traders. 44-year-old Nigerian get life in prison for raping 7-year-old girl. D-Lake destroys 60 cannabis farms on Jinak Island. Witness testify in alleged money laundering case involving currency exchange. Government orders immediate halt of beautification work in Brikama. National Assembly reaffirmed commitment to one Chinese policy. Minister urged civil servants to meet verification team for weeks salary stop. Now the news in details. President Barrow called for diplomacy. President Adam Barrow has expressed deep concern over escalating tension in the Middle East and called for all parties to exercise restraint. In a statement issued in his capacity as chair of the Islamic Summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the president warned the recent military action involving United States, Israel, and Iran could further destabilize an already fragile regional security. President Barrow cautioned that continuous escalation could have serious consequences for the civil population, critical infrastructure, and global security. He called on all sides to respect international law and the United States character, stressing that the dialogue, diplomacy, and constructive engagement remain the most effective way to reduce tension and promote peace. The president also reaffirmed the Gambia's commitment to peace, justice, and rule of international law, urging the international community to intensify diplomatic efforts to preserve regional stability. Economic crisis granule trading proposal. Gambian economist Usman Gajigo has criticized proposal reportedly made by Agriculture Minister Demba Sabari to impose steep penalties on individuals trading granite without a license. The proposal reportedly suggests fine of up to $5 million and imprisonment for up to 5 years. Dr. Gajigo described the suggestion as misguided, arguing that the number of traders in the granite market is not the main challenge affecting the sectors. He explained that most private traders purchase granite for export and often for better price of farmers than those provided by the government. According to him, increasing the number of buyers in the market will improve competition and help raise return to farmers. Dr. Gajigo also pointed to concern raised in 2023 reported by the Gambia Competition and Consumers Protection Commission, which warned that certain regulatory requirements could undermine fair competition in the sectors. He urged lawmakers to reject the proposal bill and instead focus on improving irrigation access to farmers' input, processing capacity, and post-harvesting management. Man sentenced to life in prison. The Banjul High Court has sentenced a Nigerian national, Moses Okwe, to life in prison after he was found guilty of raping a 7-year-old girl. Presiding Judge S.K. Jubate delivered a judgment on Thursday, convicting the accused on the provision of the Sexual Offense Act 2013. The court had that the offense occurred in April 2025 in Kunkujang, Mariama in the West Coast region. The accused denied the charges, but the prosecution present witnesses who testified during the trial. Justice Jabate found Okwe guilty on one count and sentenced him to life imprisonment, while he was discharged on the second count. We go for a short break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you are just tuning in, this is the Voice Online TV with me, your presenter, Kajalo, bringing you the latest news around the country. D-Lake destroy cannabis farm. The Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the Gambia, says it has destroyed 60 cannabis farms on Jinak Island in the North Bank region. The operation was conducted over 2 days and involved several security agencies, including the Gambia Police Force, the Gambia Armed Force, and the State Intelligence Service. Authorities said the action is part of the ongoing efforts to curb illegal drug cultivation, and trafficking under the Drug Control Act 2003. Residents were urged to pursue alternative legal livelihoods rather than engaging in cannabis cultivation. Beautification works halt in Birkama. The government has ordered an immediate halt of the beautification work being carried out by the Birkama Area Council in Birkama. The Department of Physical Planning and Housing states the project was undertaken without a required development permit. However, Councilor Chairman Dabo has criticized the order, describing it as an unprecedented and political interference. Dabo says the council intends to continue the project despite the notice, although authorities warned them that failure to comply could result in illegal action or demolitions of the structures. The National Assembly affirmed one China policy. The National Assembly of the Gambia has reaffirmed the country's commitment to the One China policy. The motion tabled by Lord Salim lawmaker Seli Jawara recognized the People's Republic of China as the sole legitimate government of China. Lawmakers say the move reflects the Gambia's long-standing diplomatic relations with China and strengthening cooperation in areas such as trade, education, infrastructure, and development. Parliamentarian says reaffirming the policy will help deepen political trust and expand bilateral cooperation between the two countries. We go for short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. If you are just tuning in, this is the Voice Online TV with me, your presenter, Korkajalo. The civil servant wants over verification exercise. Public Servant Minister Babukar Boy has warned civil servants and pensioners to comply with the ongoing verification exercise or risks having their salaries stopped. The exercise currently underway in Banjul Tarifin Municipality at the West Coast region aim to update government payroll records and strengthening accountability in the civil service. Officials say the verification will support the development of human resources management information system to improve payroll integrity and maintain accurate staff record. In sport news, in Football Week 15 of the GFF APS Wallet Men's Second Division, League produced 12 goals across 4 matches. League leaders Colista maintained their top position with a 3-0 victory over Marimo Park Foot. Elite United defeat Ouagadougou FC 4 goals to 2, whilst Memo Banjul United beat Suokono 2-0. After 15 weeks of action, Colista led the table with 32 points. We go for short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. If you are just tuning in, this is the Voice Online TV with me, your presenter, Korkajalo. Now the editorial. The National Assembly of the Gambia has adopted the National Environment Management Bill 2025, marking a significant step towards strengthening environmental protection and sustainability development in the country. The new law provides a strong framework for safeguarding forests, waterways, biodiversity, and other natural resources while promoting responsible environmental governance. Under the legislation, the mandate of the National Environmental Management Agency has been expanded to better regulate natural resources used to enforce environment standards. The law also established with the government an environmental tribunal to handle every environmental dispute and ensure compliance with national regulation, while encouraging greater public participation in environment protection and conservation efforts. We take a quick recap of the headlines. President Barrow called for diplomacy amid Middle East tension. Economists criticism proposal to penalties on licensed granite traders. 44 years old Nigerian get life in prison for raping 7-year-old girl. D-Leg destroys 60 cannabis farm on Jinak Island. Witness testify in alleged money laundering involving currency exchange. Government order immediate halt of beautification work in Birkama. National Assembly reaffirm commitment to one China policy. Minister urged civil servant to meet verification term to raise salary or stoppage. That is all we have for now. You are watching the Voice Online TV coming to you live on our studio at OJ Johnson, Serekunda, with me, your presenter, Kajal. Bye.